Hello, Mark Crossfield here. Today we're going to do golf ball testing stage 2. I did a video the other day where we compared DT Solo up to Pro V1. Had a lot of good comments, had a few interesting ones about how it affects the what people call side spin, how much hook and slice they get with the different spinning balls. So let's see if we can address that a little bit with some more real ball data from GC2 HMT here. Let's get stuck in. Right guys, so hit shots the other day. For those of you who haven't seen it, check the video out. I'll put a link around the video here. DT Solo Titleist ball hitting up against Pro V1. So very different performing balls in people's minds. And when we tested them and spoke to Titleist, actually the difference in performance was very small. The difference was in feel, and then the difference was in when you got down to wedges, you could really see some differences in the spin numbers. So I got lots of comments from people saying, well, that was interesting, they hadn't seen that before, or didn't know that, and a few people did. But I also got a lot of comments from people saying, yeah, but I'm hitting the ball solid and square on, so that's why I can get them to perform quite similar. They were saying if you were hitting kind of from angles and slicing the ball like they do and hooking the ball like they do, the Pro V1 spins more offline than, say, a DT Solo. So we've got some real ball data coming in a second, and what I did in this test is I hit shots with each club and I tried to hit across the ball with an open face, a classic kind of slicer's swing, if you like. So I hit across the ball, so I swung left and I left the face open to that path, and I hit classic cuts, so the face was closed to the target but open to the path, and I got those cut spins that people call. So I got the spin axis tilt into the right, and I measured it doing both kind of choppy swings with the DT Solo and the PTS. So let's show you that data now and see what you think about which ball you buy, subject to if you slice it or hook it and if it makes a difference. Let's look at the data. So here we go. Here's the data with the two sets of shots. So you've got the DT Solo first 3 balls. If we give you some club data first of all. So my average club path was minus 8.2. So that's swinging left of wherever I'm lined up to, so 8.2 degrees, what you guys know from out to in. The average club path with the Pro V1, which is the second 3 set of shots, was 7.2 across, so less than a degree, well, 1 degree difference in club path, pretty much the same. Face to path, so where the face points in relationship to direction that club is travelling on, the face was 6.8 positive with Pro V1, so almost 7 degrees open to the path. And then the face to path on the DT Solo was 7 degrees open. So you can see I'm pretty much swinging from the same direction within a degree, so out to in with a face open to that path, which is your classic kind of chopping, cutting, slicing shots. We start to see the ball spinning off to the right, those kind of things normal. On both swings as well, I'm 3 down attack angles. My club's coming 3 down with the Pro V1 and 2.1 down. So without using a robot, these numbers are as close as I can get to hitting those balls pretty much identical. So if we look at the data, if we look at the spin, so backspin, if you look at the backspin with both shots, we're getting 2,426 average with Pro V1 and 2,387 average with DT Solo. So those balls are spinning backwards, so hopefully we all understand the ball only spins backwards. It doesn't spin, there's no such thing as side spin as such, it only spins backwards, but it then tilts on an axis and spins around that axis, which gives it the curvature in the air. So the actual spin on those two, with those two different balls hitting from extreme angles with open faces to paths, as slices swings, were almost identical. And if we look at some of the data, say of the club data, 20 degree spin axis, cut axis with one of the shots there from Pro V1. And if we go back to another one here, I'm not sure which one here, 14 degrees with one of the DT Solos on that one, 17.9 on that one. So as the data gets similar with the strike, 27.6 with the DT Solo on that one, so more spin axis on that one than one of the Pro Vs. So you can see what I'm doing is having the effect on the ball. The ball actually isn't reacting to that in much of a way at all. So if you're buying a ball again, and Titleist tried to tell us this. I mean, I phoned them up when I did the first video and they told me this. If you're buying a ball for your driver, which you might hit 12 or 14 times in a round, you're getting it slightly wrong. You're playing approach shots to every green, you're playing chip shots onto some and putts. You should be buying a ball, thinking about a ball, around how you approach the green and then also how you want a ball to feel. Those two factors are pretty much the kind of overriding theme when buying a ball. People buying distance balls to get distance off the tee, it's not good. That's not actually true. I'm from Pro V to DT Solo, almost opposite ends of their spectrum. There was next to no difference in distances. People buying distance balls that apparently spin less because they want to calm their slice or hook down. Well, I'm not personally seeing that from my little test there. So I'd say that's wrong. People who are buying balls because they want to hit approach shots with wedges and get it to stop quicker, then absolutely Pro V1 will spin more than DT Solo when you get a club with a bit of loft, which in effect will give you a little bit more stop on the green, which you could call as control. Some people don't like it. They spin it too much and it's not control, it's actually out of control because it's spinning too much. So interesting one there. Just a little video there, response to some of the comments. Let me know what you think, guys. Post comments down below. Have you tested balls? Do you believe this? Don't believe this? Let me know. I'd love to hear. I mean, there's the data for you. For me, it's quite clear to see. The spin with both of those balls is the same. And the tilt axis of the ball is much more to do, it's all to do with the angles I'm applying the club onto the ball and nothing to do with the ball. Post comments. Let me know. I'd love to hear what you think. Which ball do you use and why? You do feel a distance ball goes further than a softer ball? Let me know. I'd love to hear. And post comments as always down below. Speak to you soon. So if you like what's going on here, don't be afraid to subscribe to the channel. Also thumbs up the video. Post comments. Love to hear what you guys got to say. Let's keep it social. The more we talk, the more we share, the easier this game will get for everybody. So if you want to find me on Facebook here, you can find me on Facebook. If you want to tweet me, find me on Twitter here as well. Just follow the links, all in the description. Come and join the show. Get active, get involved, get playing some better golf. Thanks for watching.